Piece right here was made by one of your fellow campers. Really brave to write this one right here, and luckily I'm able to read it for her. It's titled Depression. How do you explain to someone that you were depressed, you started to cut, that every once in a while your parent has to check on you to make sure you are eating? Everyone has a breaking point. Some people reach theirs faster than others. Just calling someone fat, ugly, dumb, incompetent, weird, creepy, emotional can make someone want to inflict harm on themselves, or even worse, on others. If you enjoyed harming others, wouldn't that make you a bad person? Thank you. It was a great class, and it was about uh, the space, basically. So he told us, he gave us a topic of space and just told us to write about it. What do you think is at the edge of space? So here it goes. A cliff where it is utter darkness. There are no stars. There are no planets. At a certain point, it is black. No more creatures and no more beauty. We will then all fall off of the edge. And once we fall off the edge, there's another universe. While there is life, there is more colors. Imagine, imagine you as someone other, as an alien, as a lion. What will it be? At the edge, there's something like no other. Like the question that we asked in class, does a tree make a sound in the woods if no one is there? In that universe, we will be colorful. In the black, over the edge, we will be another. Thank you.
The title is Sadness. Sadness plays with you, talks with you when you have homesickness. Sadness hugs you, touches you when you're hurt. Sadness feels you, looks at you when you're alone. Sadness is always around you when you have a sad face. But if you have a happy face, sadness is gone forever and ever. Thank you.
I am sorrow. When I look at the sun, I see oil, and when I look at the moon, I don't see oil. Athena rages indigo to Zeus. When you stick the end of a pencil in a toaster, it will shock you because it is metal. But when you get shocked, you will cry or not. But most of the time, that's how we learn. Fall and get back up. Money, you buy things with. You don't buy love or a heart or a brain. You have those things. Maroon is a color. If someone else likes that color and you don't, then don't say mean things about that person because it's an unusual name for a color. When I look at the moon, I don't see oil, but when I look at the sun, I do.
Settle now. Stop pushing yourself so hard now. Not everything is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Mama told me stop being so needy. She said I have to be strong, independent, and brave. But I was still dreaming about having my own bat cave. I saw the struggles, and no more muggles, no more black and white. Everything is in color now, but really not that bright. But keep your head up, child. No more need to fear. Everyone has a chance to live their dreams that are so dear.
And it feels many feelings because I've felt and experienced love and rage at the same time. At times I feel as if I am strong as Hercules, but inside what happens is something similar to Athena, and my mind soars to the moon. No more thoughts of racism and being called a coon. I stare at the trees and write a short poem with a pencil, paper, and stencil. But I stop, go inside and open the toaster, which has been heating up like burning coal. I ignite the stove and put oil into the pan, which fries my thoughts. My liver pains me and I don't feel like the same me. No more sight of indigo and violet, but just black, a never-ending darkness. My heart stops.
This is called Scared of My Own. I am horrified of my own, of my own, of my own skin, of my own race, of my own home, and of my own kin. How can someone so self-assured be so afraid of everything? Maybe it's a fact of people leaving or hurting me severely mentally and physically. But the worst fear is myself, and I'm afraid of me failing myself, me losing everything ever close to me. Or the fact that life is overly complicated, that I complicate it for myself, because maybe life is really a walk in the park. we just make it harder. Our emotions and actions, they seem to deter our path of a clear life.
All right. What I have in front of me today, I did not write, but I pulled some song lyrics. Because you know what? Sometimes we come across things in life and we interpret them in our own way. And we might hear somebody else's words, and the message that we get might not be the message they sent out. That's okay. So, for your listening pleasure, I'm going to perform a dramatic reading of the Bee Gees' Staying Alive. You know, staying alive, staying alive. That? Yes. But dramatically. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. Music loud and women warm. I've been kicked around since I was born. And now it's all right. It's okay. You may look the other way. We can try to understand the New York Times effect on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking. Staying alive. Staying alive. Ah. Ha, ha, ha. Staying alive. Honestly, that's enough. Thank you so much.
This first one is called Bully. She tried harder than the average teen and got shot down. An overachiever with low self-esteem, but not now. Fat, ugly, stupid, annoying, whale, nasty, hermit, witch, disgusting, loser, irrelevant, unimportant, better off dead, finally got into her head. She tried to tell the teacher she was called a snitch. She tried to tell the principal, but they couldn't do anything about it. Soon she stopped trying, tired of crying, deeply depressed. There was nothing left to live for, so she opened her closet door and without hesitation hanged herself dead. And this second poem is from Reggie Gibson's class, where we had to pick words and make poems based off of it, so it might not make that much sense to you. Okay. I am the coals of a fireplace burning up like a toaster with shame on its insides. I am new shoes soon to be worn out, feelings unique like religious gold filled up with the opinion like the tone of joyful laughter. Happiness like the sun jumping out from the darkness. Zeus's lightning bolt strikes the heart with fear, like spoiled trees wasting away to washed out maroon color. It's Perseus' lungs dying, liver crumbling like a stomped-on butterfly's wings. More important than money, yet not a glance goes their way.
I am maroon shame in a closed form, a joyous toaster oven in a mighty tree. Rivers of oil and water flow around the ochre heart, rapidly moving, yet staying the same. The joy of Athena is worth all the money of this earth, but shoes are never given up. The oily man of letters stood no chance against him. When he marooned him on an island in the middle of a gold world with scarlet skies. The fridge is an open form with many faces, but none of them are ever shown. How could it abandon me? After all, I did. I do not know, but now is not the time for questions. It's the time for answers.
The Song of Flinging Rain. Another wave of rain begins its ambush. The wind struggles in its own strategic way, wiggling to get in between the cracks of doors and windows. The hustle of the storm, banging at the door, becomes a rhythm of its own. I am coated in blankets and comfy jeans, safe and dry, watching the battle outside. a quote. Okay. Why man he doth bestride the narrow world. Like a colossus, we petty men walk under his huge legs and peep about to find ourselves dishonorable graves. Men at sometimes are all masters of their fates. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves, that we are underlings, and that is William Shakespeare from Julius Caesar.
I am not Hercules. I am not Perseus. I am not a hero of the ancient past, loved by all and honored by more. They weren't shamed because they were great. Yet is being... My writing is atrocious. Can I get that flashlight?
Guys, don't laugh.
Yet is being honored the most important thing in life, or is it just joy? The sun looks down upon all of us the same. Why should we be honored more? Why aren't we shamed? Well, that shouldn't matter for everyone to be truly happy. We all share the same earth with the same trees. We all share the same sky, one sky. Judgment should not be put down upon people for who they are or what they believe in, even if they support gay rights or the destruction of toaster ovens. We should all be joyous together on this planet. The amount of gold one has is just a number written down with a pencil. All it is money.